Title: Be anxiously concerned with the needs of the age you live in. Part 1. Reading the reality of our age. The prophet-founder of the Bahá'í faith, Baha'u'llah, wrote in the middle of the 19th century, "Be anxiously concerned with the needs of the age ye live in, and center your deliberations on its exigencies and requirements." Nearly every day we hear about the urgent needs and requirements of our world. Perhaps today it is climate change. Tomorrow we might hear about refugees trying to escape war or poverty. Climate change, refugees, corruption, globalization, inequality, consumerism. These and other issues impact our lives every day and will impact the lives of our children in the future. Are these not the needs of the age in which we live? Most of these issues are complex and rapidly evolving. We need to be anxiously concerned and continually educate ourselves about the realities impacting our planet and our living conditions. Jeffrey Sachs of Columbia University wrote that, as individuals, our most important responsibility is a commitment to know the truth as best we can. Truth that is both technical and ethical. He continues, "Our saving grace will be a broadened scientific awareness combined with an empathy that enables us to understand the impact of rapid changes, how these changes impact the plight of the poor, or the dispossessed, or the young people without hope, or the urban and rural communities challenged by this bewildering change." Shoghi Effendi, the head of the Bahá'í faith from 1923 to 1957, urged the Baha'is to be informed about all the progressive movements and thoughts being put forth today, so that we can correlate these to the Bahá'í teachings. Baha'is in their neighborhood communities invite everyone to investigate and analyze the principles of the Bahá'í faith and to correlate them with the modern aspects of the current reality. This program will attempt to study and read our reality, to look deeply and reflect at what is taking place in the world, and to consider our role in creating the future. In today's world, false news is a real threat. Yet there are many who, with honesty and dedication, spend their lives in study and reflection of the current reality. Much information is available if we seek it. But television, newspapers, and social media often do not provide enough depth to understand issues, or they might even support the spread of false news. Paulo Freire, a Brazilian educator and philosopher, talked about the need to have a critical consciousness. A critical consciousness is needed to question the nature of historical and social situations, which Freire called reading the world. He proposes that we learn how to read reality and to deliberate about how to respond. When achieved, critical consciousness encourages individuals to effect change in their world. Freire believed that education will allow women and men to learn to take responsibilities for themselves as beings capable of knowing. This is the antidote to false news. A key teaching of the Bahá'í faith is that each of us, individually, must independently seek the truth. This means that our personal responsibility is great and should not be relegated to the media or even to the educational system. Freire also wrote that consciousness is the constant unveiling of reality. In this program, we will attempt to uncover or unveil aspects of contemporary reality. Increasing numbers of people believe that our world is confronted by an existential crisis. Others believe that scientific and technological advances are creating opportunities to not only improve our collective lives, but also to solve the issues that threaten us. Understanding the reality of the forces of disintegration and integration, of light and darkness, can help to point the way to a sustainable future. Returning to the original question posed at the beginning of this program, what are the exigencies and requirements of the age we live in?